welcome back, peeps, to the Band of Bros channel. Thank you for tuning in. Today we're going to be talking about, in Call of Duty Modern Warfare, the new patch note, the new update that just landed today in the morning. If you guys haven't downloaded it, it is about 17 gigs in consoles. Not sure how much on PC, but it is a big update. As you guys can see, I am playing the new Khandor Hideout map. So let's talk about what is new in this patch note update. So in general, they added a new coalition operator, which is Talon, that apparently comes with a dog. And if you do the special move, this dog comes out, I believe, and then slays the shit out of you. Second one, we got the new Khandor Hideout map and the new Khandor Hideout 24/7 playlist in Modern Warfare multiplayer. That's the one I'm playing right now. We've also got a new mode called NVG Infected Multiplayer Mode, which is infected in the dark. Survivors have a thermal sights and limited NVG battery, but the infected can see in the dark. Realism damage, so make those headshots count. I'm not sure how this infected mode is going to work. With realism damage, I'm going to have to go and test that one out. I will put a gameplay upcoming really soon. For Plunder, they added blood money, which is guaranteed cash drops on all kills, bounty contracts, and finishing moves pay extra cash. They added some general fixes to the game, so we now show weapon and equipment counts in the kill cam. If a player was using stopping power, then the ammo count will be orange. We also show whether a player was using dead silence in the kill cam as well. There's also something pretty interesting, so it's just in the kill cam, when the player kills you, you can now see how much ammo they had. Some players could also encounter white flashes of light when shooting or standing near a wall or an object or another player. This has been fixed. I saw a lot of these on Reddit that you basically, if you had a laser sight or something and you got close to a wall, like your game just glitched and you got this like white flash and you were basically blind. Apparently this has been fixed. For weapons, this affects everywhere in the game, so they increased the max travel time for crossbow bolts from 3 seconds to 6 seconds for longer distance shots. Not sure why they did this. I never found the crossbow to be too OP. Like, I never found anybody, you know, like killing me insanely with a crossbow. This just makes it even harder. Not sure why they did this, but anyway, this is added to the game. The bolt action rechamber will no longer be retriggered if interrupted after the round has been ejected. This fixes an issue with redundant bolt action rechambers after weapon switches. Perks. Amped, which is basically the increased reload speed for the launchers. They increased it even more. EOD, which is the perk that allows you to the damage resistance from explosive. They did some fine tuning with that one, so they basically fixed an issue where thermite equipment was not showing the damage resistant icon, even though you did have the damage resistance and even though it was being applied. Stuck thermite and thermite bolts will no longer have their damage reduced. In PC, the stun grenades are now less intense, and apparently several fixes to prevent crashes and improve stability. Let's jump into ground war. So they fixed for a bug that resulted in a player falling through the map upon spawning on a tank as he became full. Apparently this has been fixed. Warzone is where it gets interesting. So we got new weapons can be found on the ground and in supply boxes, including the 725 shotgun, the MK2 carbine, which is a marksman rifle, the EBR-14, which is another marksman rifle, and the .50 GS handgun, which is the Desert Eagle. Now, players who disconnect in last stand will now drop their items when leaving the game. As well, fixed for a bug where the animation for the player equipping a gas mask will interrupt and block players from deploying their parachute. This is basically like if you're in a roof and the zone it just hit you and you're jumping and then you're putting your gas mask at the same time, you wouldn't be able to open up your parachute. Apparently this has been fixed. They also tuned close-up shotgun damage to prevent a single shotgun blast from downing a fully armored player. But now, stopping power can still make this happen. So apparently, if your shotgun does not have stopping power and you have full armor, they will no longer down you in one shot. But if you have stopping power, this can still happen. Alright, now they added also a Warzone specific controller button layout. So they added a couple ones where they made the pink feature being able to use a bit more efficiently. I haven't tried this one out. I'm going to have to try out for myself. For Plunder, players can no longer stack self-revives, and players that are spectating still get Plunder payouts from contracts, but only at a 40% of the value paid to the living players. Now let's jump into Battle Royale. They made it a little bit easier to see what item is being selected while using a buy station, and players will now get a kill when somebody that you down disconnects from the game. Again, the same thing with the loot. If they disconnect, you get the kill and they drop the loot. Now they also reduced the amount of cash given you for averting a bounty, and the most important of them all, they increased the price of loadout drop within the buy station to 8,500. I did think 6,000 was a little bit too small. Like, I thought 6,000 was really easy to get. I mean, you basically did one contract, literally a couple houses, and you and your friends could basically, you know, pile up the money and get 6,000. So, I mean, I'm not bad because 6,000 was, I mean, it wasn't that much. So, thank you everybody for tuning in. That was basically all. I will be posting all of these down below in the description and in the comments if it doesn't fit in the description. But yeah, thank you everybody for tuning in. Let me know if you guys have played the new map, what you guys think about it, and what you guys think about these new patch note changes. Peace out, and I'll see you all in the next one.